Welcome back, builders. In the last video, I showed you the AI Content Factory, which is the machine that wakes up while I sleep. It comes up with a viral video idea and builds it from scratch. Today, we're going to stop watching and we're going to start building. This is part 1 of our mini series. We're going to build the most important part of the machine, which is the brain. We're going to build an AI agent that is smart enough to be creative but disciplined enough to follow our rules. Now, if you've already downloaded the free blueprint from the link in the description, you have a head start. But I want you to watch this and follow along so you understand exactly how to wire it up. So grab your coffee and let's open up n8n.
Alright guys, so we are on our screens right now. So before we get started, I want to make sure that you have n8n set up properly. Firstly, if you don't have n8n set up, if you don't have the n8n cloud account and you want to learn how to do that, please watch the video. I'm gonna put a link on top here and it's gonna guide you how to, set your free 14-day trial account for n8n, and it's pretty much enough to practice and learn. All right, and so yeah, once you sign in to n8n, you're going to see a dashboard. There's going to be this icon here. It's settings or manage whatever. Sorry. So if you click this, it's going to show you your workspace settings. You want to make sure that this setting here, verified community nodes, it's toggled to on. So all community nodes, such as the ones we're going to use in our template, is going to be Blotato. So we want to make sure that if you want to make sure that that node works, you have to ensure that this is enabled. So that should be enabled, and then the n8n version, you have to ensure that it is the latest stable version. So you're going to hit latest stable and then save changes. And it's going to say changing workspace requires a restart. It's going to take a couple of minutes or seconds depending on your network speed. And it says successfully triggered changes. Your workspace is restarting. So if you go into dashboard now, it's still in progress. So once it hits the green icon, then you can start using your n8n instance. All right, so now we are in our workflow, the AI Content Factory workflow. I'm just going to talk about the first part today, and I'm going to create this from scratch. I'm going to add a template as well right when I finish this series. Right now I don't have a template added, but I do have a blueprint that you can download where I provide all the prompts, the codes, etc. So it's going to be easy for you to copy paste. I'm going to have this open here just so that I can copy and paste easily. Okay, so before we drop a single node, I always create a cheat sheet right on the canvas. So my cheat sheet here is this yellow sticky note. Think of this as our map, okay? We are gonna build these 4 specific steps today. So by keeping this note here, we will never get lost in the complexity. So we're building the alarm, the dice, the brain, and the rule book. All right, so that was step 1. I just added a schedule trigger. Now think of this as the alarm clock for your business. An employee needs to know when to clock in, right? So I set mine to 9 p.m. This means that every single night while you're brushing your teeth or getting ready for bed, this machine wakes up and starts its shift. Okay, you don't have to touch it. It just runs. All right, so that was step 2. I added a code node and pasted in a tiny script. Now you can get that same script from the blueprint I attached to this description. Now, here's why I did this. We never want to make the same video twice. We need variety, right? So the code I just pasted acts like a pair of dice. Okay, it has 56 sides. You can change this number depending on the number of prompts. So for this specific case, every time the alarm clock rings, this node rolls the dice and gives us a random number between 1 and 56. That number decides which viral formula we use today. It ensures your content never gets stale. Alright, so that was step 3. We just built the office and hired the employee. The big node is the AI agent. That's the office where the work happens. Now, an office always needs a worker, right? And that's the reason why I connected the Anthropic chat model to it. You could use OpenAI or whatever kind of model you like, but I like Anthropic, so I'm using that. It's pretty cheap and it's decent. Now, I chose Claude Sonnet 4.5 because it's fantastic at creative writing and it feels very human. So now we have an office, which is the agent, and a smart writer, which is the model. But we have a problem. The writer talks too much. We need to discipline him. Alright guys, so that was step 4. I just connected a structured output parser. This is the most critical part of the entire build. Usually what happens is if you ask AI for an idea, it starts chatting. It says, sure, here's a great idea for you. Sure, here's a prompt for you. Now we don't want to chat. We want raw code that our machine can understand. The schema code I just pasted is the rule book. It tells the AI you're not allowed to chat. You are only allowed to give me a title, a description, and a prompt. Now, if the AI tries to say hello, this node stops it and forces it just to give us the data. This makes your automation bulletproof. Alright guys, so that was the final step. I just gave the boss's orders and I gave it the capacity to start thinking. So first I connected the dice roll number to the agent. Then I pasted the system message. This is the viral brain I gave you in the blueprint. It contains all the 56 formulas. It tells the agent, look at the random number I just got, find the matching formula, and write me a script. Now everything is connected. We have the alarm, we have the dice, we have the brain, and we have the rulebook. Alright, so before we execute this, I missed one essential step. We want to make sure that this structured output parser is connected to the model as well. So now we have this properly connected. I'm going to hit execute. And there is the result. Look at that output. It's clean, it's organized. We have a title, we have a description, and we have a prompt. All right. We have successfully built a digital employee that wakes up, rolls the dice, and writes a perfect script, all without us saying a word. Okay, an important point I realize I should talk about is how to connect to the Anthropic account if you're doing this for the first time. So you wouldn't have this. You would have create a new credentials. Okay, what happens is when you hit create new credential, it's going to ask you for an API key. How do you get this API key? So just open docs. It gives you all the information you need to get this API. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You need to basically create an Anthropic console, console account. And in the settings, you need to go to API keys, then you need to create a key. You give your key a name, whatever, like let's say n8n integration, and then copy that key and paste it into the API key in your n8n credential. Here's a view of my cloud account. So I have two keys here. Make sure that your keys are hidden. It's a secret key, and it should be only known by you and your the clients you're using. So this is where you create the key. In this section, API keys, create key, then name your key, and then it's going to create a key. Just copy that key and then paste it into the credential section in the n8n node. Now in part 2, we're going to connect this brain to the body. We will send this script to an AI video generator. In our case, it's going to be using key.ai to actually create the footage.
So your homework now is to download the blueprint, set up this exact workflow, the trigger, code, and agent with the model and parser, and then you hit execute and see what idea it gives you. In part 2, we're gonna take this text and send it to Hollywood, where we are gonna generate the actual video. But before you go, if you are ready to master AI automation and finally build a business that gives you peace of mind, make sure to subscribe. And please drop a comment below with your questions or just to say hi. I read and answer every single comment because we are building this community together. So let's build a mindset of growth and clarity. Workflows, mind clears. See you in the next one.